title at first, it was against what some people consider, a lot of people consider the best welterweight on the planet. Did that unleash something within you, or make you think about yourself any differently?
Absolutely. Going into the fighting the best welterweight, I knew if I beat this guy, I will become the best. So within my whole mindset, for 1 year and a half, this guy lived rent free in my head. Like I couldn't stop thinking about this guy, knowing that I'm better than him. And he put the title on ice just so he could go to war. And I'm like, man, I need to beat this guy. I don't need to beat anybody but this guy because he's the one that they consider the guy that's gonna beat Khabib record. And I was like, I'm gonna be the one to put the one and only one on his record. And I know I can knock this guy out because this guy can't box better than me. He cannot wrestle better than me. He cannot outwork me because I work every day for a living, not just in the gym, outside the gym. So I know I was gonna beat this guy and become the best welterweight champion that there was and is.
It was becoming frustrating, you were trying to go for that title shot all the time, kept putting it on ice, like you say. What's the significance of this belt for you?
This belt means everything to me because now I get to walk into a new promotion that owns PFL, call my shot, and I get to be more active because I felt like Bellator didn't believe in me because they give me all the hardest tasks that there was, all the hard opponent. He looked at my record, and I was just beating them. I wasn't being impressive. So I know if I knock this guy off and then knock off the guy that PFL bring in front of me, they have to take me serious. And that's why I'm here in Ireland, to represent and hold the promotion down.
Last question for me about Jamaica, because there's a lot of Jamaican fighters coming up now. There's Jamaican champions that represent and carry the flag. What do you actively do to sort of connect with the people and maybe grow your own name and MMA in the country?
Pete and Dan Davis just have to believe in me, so I could take the promotion to Jamaica and fight and actually defend this title. And one day, continue on being the best Jamaican fighter there is.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate that.
Champ, 8 wins in a row. The resume of fighters that you've now beaten it's ridiculously high level. And you talk about your hyper-focus there in preparation for the last fight. Preparing for this opponent who maybe doesn't have the name value of a lot of those guys that you've just beaten, have you found it very difficult to switch on enough for this test in comparison to some of the other ones like Amosov?
Well, coming into this fight and the Yaroslav fight, I already tell myself, and I told everybody who watch every interview, every platform I've been on, I don't fight record. I fight the person. And I don't go in there thinking about what I have done yesterday. I think about everything that I have to do today. And every day I have to get up and just do my best. Nothing less, nothing more, just my best. And I don't think none of these guys can handle me at my best. It doesn't matter. On my worst day, I just have to be my best.
And in the pantheon of welterweights around the world, including in the UFC, all of the great welterweights that there are, the record you're building up, for me, just really, really stands out because you're fighting the best tests you can get. Where do you see yourself in that overall picture?
I wouldn't mind starting over where I'm at because I'm not afraid to start over, and that's what everybody is afraid of. So even if I'm on another promotion, they put me at the bottom, I'm fine with starting over because that's one of my strong points, knowing that I can start over and build up the same way I'm doing right now. And like I said, I'm kind of like just with the idea of that, I'm conceived with that idea that I'm the best. And if they put the best in front of me, I'm still going to prove that I'm the best.
Thanks. Jason, so your opponent is of course Dagestani, but he's not your typical Dagestani wrestler. He showed some brilliant striking as well. What kind of style have you been preparing for most in training camp coming up to this fight, the grappling or the striking?
I'm used to the style. We have a lot of Dagestani in our gym. So this is nothing new. Whenever you see those guys fight against other guys because they're not used to the opponent is not used to going against a trainer with Dagestan. We have a lot of Dagestan in our gym. And like I said, I don't really care. I don't really care for where he's from or who he is. He's a human being just like me. You know, and I know I get up, I work hard. I'm not just in the gym just sitting down drilling 1,000 times. I'm outside. I'm getting my work done. And I'm in the gym and I'm getting my work done. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hard worker and I rely on that, not just only my talent or my good looks.
So in your last couple of fights, you've shown some great takedown defense and leg kicks in your arsenal. Do you think you'll use those to keep the fight on the feet, or would you like to take it to the ground?
Listen, I'm going to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes in my power to win. It doesn't matter if I finish him, choke him out, take him down, whatever it is. I'm going to do it because I enjoy winning. And I enjoy being in the position I am. And I enjoy being the champion. Yes.
Right. And you've fought and hold wins over like legends of the sport like Benson Henderson and also top pound-for-pound fighters like Amazov. Do you think your experience advantage is going to come into play against a guy with only 12 pro fights?
Absolutely. If I would sit here and tell you that it's not, then I'll be a fool. Because I know I've been in the ring with guys that I'm not supposed to win. Adversity I face. I've never seen this guy face not one adversity. I raked my eye going against a black belt like Namon Gracie. 32nd into the fight, one eye having him on my back. I could have quit. I had all rights to quit. But I didn't. Ben Henderson, I went in that fight. I had a strained MCL. I was crying in my hotel the night before. I could have quit, but I chose not to. I went in a fight 3 weeks with Paul Daly. Just barely took the stitches out my eye. I could have told him I'm not ready, but I was like, no, I'm going to fight. So all those, it's so much fight that people never understand the adversity behind it, why I fought the way I did and why the result the way it is. But I never quit on myself, and I never gave up, and I never turned down a challenge.
Great stuff. And just final question, if a provocative, you and Cedric Doumbe have had a few exchanges of words over the past few months. Is that a fight you'd be looking for in the future?
Cedric Doumbe is a bitch. And the reason why I said that, because a splinter, he quit from a splinter in his leg. And I just told you, I had my eye raked from the cage. Like, I went right after the cage, right to the hospital and got stitches in my eye. I didn't quit. He had the opportunity to fight. He could have pulled guard and pulled that splinter on his leg. He chose not to.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
It's great insight.
Yes.
We'll wrap that then. Thanks for your time.
Well, that's it, right? All right, cool. Thank you guys
Thank you.
so much. Yes, yes.
Thank you.